It's an early Christmas present from Little Debbie. Plus, we have a Christmas bonus item and a couple of big shout outs, all coming up next. Hello, Goblins and Goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind, maybe something you didn't even know existed, and I will decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Alright, we have got a lot to get to today, and in the interest of trying to keep this under 30 minutes, I'm just going to dive right in and get started. I do have Moose Mug loaded with some nice cold milk there as a palate cleanser, and especially because today we've got a lot of different types of snack cakes. And what goes better with a snack cake than a nice cold glass of milk? So I've got Moose Mug loaded with some nice cold milk ready to go. Now, the way that this video started was I was in my grocery store, and I actually found this box right here from Little Debbie. These are Swiss rolls. They are strawberry Swiss rolls. I love these Swiss rolls, but I have never had a strawberry version of these. So I thought this would be perfect to try this out. This will make a great short. It'll be one product. It'll be a nice little short. Well, then I watched a video from the CrazyFoodCrew, and that's the first of my shout-outs right there. And the CrazyFoodCrew found Nutty Buddy bars from Little Debbie, which I absolutely love, but they found them as North Poles. Now, I have never seen these before. Every year, Little Debbie comes out with these holiday versions where they have the Santa on the cover, and they've got the nice festive boxes of some of their Christmas products. They put the Christmas trees out, those kinds of cakes. Never seen Nutty Buddy bars made to look like the North Pole, the actual pole of the North Pole. I believe that these might be nothing different, especially after watching the video from the CrazyFoodCrew. And if you haven't checked them out yet, Crazy Dad, Nate Dogg, Wild Man, go check out their channel. You will absolutely love their content. But after seeing their review, I kind of got the impression that these are just basic Nutty Buddy bars, but they are festive. They are designed to look like the North Pole. So I'm going to give these a shot too. I'm not sure if maybe that's white chocolate. Maybe that is a difference there, that's white chocolate, whereas the Nutty Buddy usually has that dark chocolate covering on it. While I was picking those up, so now, okay, I've got two products. I can still manage that in a short. While I was picking those up, I also found gingerbread cookies, and what is a holiday video without a gingerbread cookie, right? You've got to have gingerbread cookies. So I thought, okay, well, let me throw these in here. Now we're kind of pushing it. I'm not sure I'm going to get a short out of this. Then something else happened. And you may remember, if you've been with me for a long time, I introduced you to this guy right here in, let's see, that was May of 2022. His name is Everett, and Everett's dad, Scott, who is a very good friend of mine, told me that Everett tried the McDonald's Sprite Limonade, which came out at that time, and he absolutely loved it. And he said, you should go check those out. Then about a month later, I think it was June of 2022, Sonic came out with their Sour Patch float, and Everett loved those again. So Scotty said, hey, you better check these out because Everett loves this stuff too. And it very quickly became apparent that Everett knows what he's talking about as far as food reviews go. Well, after I had, obtained some of those Little Debbie products, Scotty told me that Everett found another one. And these I had not even seen before. I hadn't not heard about these or anything, but I was able to pick them up. They are Snowflake Brownies. Now, if you know me, if you know, I've said several times on here how I feel about Little Debbie cakes, and especially about Little Debbie brownies. I absolutely love Little Debbie brownies. My mom used to have to buy at least a box every week because I literally would have one every night as a snack with a glass of milk. I loved those Little Debbie brownies. I was disappointed when they came out with the cookies and cream because I didn't think there was much cookies and cream flavor in that. The nice thing about this is not saying that this is any different flavor. These are just the Little Debbie brownies, but they are dressed up to look like snowflakes. Now, Everett said these are very good. His exact words were, these are very good, especially the icing. He says they look exactly like snowflakes. So there you go. There's a closer look at them. And he said the chocolate, overall, they're a 10 out of 10. The chocolate tastes very good. He gives it a 9 out of 10 for chocolate, and he gives it an 11 out of 10 for the icing that's on these. So I'm going to try these, and I'm going to see what I think of those. I said I have a bonus item also. I have a Christmas bonus item. That is from a company that is not Little Debbie. I'm going to keep that one a surprise for the very end of the video. It's a company that I have had a very rocky relationship with, and as soon as I show you what it is, you will know what I'm talking about. This company has probably disappointed me more than any other brand, and judging from the flavors that are in this one, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be disappointed again. But I thought maybe my suffering will be sort of your Christmas present. So my suffering might be your joy. We will see how that one goes. I'm going to leave that till the very end. I am going to go ahead and get started. All right, we are going to start with the non-Christmas item. That is the strawberry Swiss roll. These are 280 calories for 2 cakes. And again, that is the classic Little Debbie Swiss roll, but with strawberry cream inside. Let's see what these are all about. 2 per package, as usual. One thing that I have sort of come to accept is, I think, the fact that these companies cannot accurately manufacture authentic strawberry flavor. These flavors, when they put strawberry in anything, when anything is strawberry flavored, it always has that sort of artificial strawberry flavor to it. I've never really found anything that is very authentically strawberry, but here's the Swiss cake roll with the strawberry filling. Let's see. Oh, that has a very authentic, or not, I shouldn't say authentic, because like I said, it's very hard to replicate that true strawberry flavor, but it has a very strong, very good strawberry flavor to it, and it is significantly different from the regular Swiss roll. The usual Swiss roll has that very chocolatey flavor to it with almost the vanilla of the icing to set it off. This gives you that burst of that strawberry flavor instead, mixed with the chocolate. And of course, chocolate and strawberry is a great pairing. These are very good. All right, moving right along. Those are great. All right, let's get a little gingerbread cookie here. These are individually wrapped, and these are 90 calories apiece. I swear, they've been putting these things out for a long time. I swear these things used to be bigger than they are. But I do appreciate the fact that they're only 90 calories. And I also don't remember, I might be remembering this wrong, but I don't remember these having those little sprinkles on there in the past. So that's kind of a nice touch. Gingerbread cookie. There are several things about this that I absolutely love. First of all, it is a soft cookie. If you're looking for more of a firm, crunchy cookie, that's not this. This is almost on the border of being a cake. And they do call them cookies. I thought maybe they called them cakes, but no, they actually are considered cookies, but they are very soft. The other thing I like is that this is, gingerbread can be very powerful in varying degrees. It can be very strong, it can be very mild, it can have a lot of different ranges to it. This is on the stronger side, which is how I prefer most of my flavors, really, especially gingerbread. The other thing about this is there's a nice little crunch from the sprinkles. So you get the softness of the cookie, and then you get the crunch of the sprinkles, and that icing on there gives it a little bit extra flavor as well. These are also very, very good. I've been saying very good, which, if you know my scale, would be a 2-star seal of approval. But right now, we're trending towards a 3-star. We're trending towards excellent. Both of those are excellent. Very, again, I almost said very good. Excellent flavor on both of those. Definitely something to pick up if you see them. All right, Crazy Food Crew, let's try out the North Poles. You guys tried these. You guys really like these. But again, like I said, I don't believe there was any flavor difference whatsoever from the regular Nutty Buddies. These are 120 calories for one cookie. So I am interested to see how these are packed, because I thought Nutty Buddies were packed in pairs. So maybe for this particular item, they are packed single. And they are. Okay, well, that I did not expect that. Usually the Nutty Buddies will come packed 2 in a package. So there is one of those Nutty Buddies. Let's get that out of here, out of this package. Okay, well, it smells just like a regular Nutty Buddy. It has that strong peanut butter aroma to it. If you've ever had one of these, you know that the wafer and the chocolate gives it a very nice balance, gives it a good combination of the peanut butter and the chocolatiness of it. Let's see what a North Pole tastes like. You know, I actually do think that there's a flavor difference there. I should have gotten a box of regular Nutty Buddy and compared the two, because I feel like there is a flavor difference there. I feel like this one is a little less chocolatey. I think that is white chocolate that is on there, and I think that white chocolate being a little bit more mild, a little bit more mellow, I think it's letting the peanut butter come through even more. So if you are a big fan of peanut butter, I think you would really like this one. I maybe wouldn't necessarily call that one a 3-star seal of approval. I like that. It was very good. I would probably give that one, if I was rating these individually, I'd probably give that one a 2-star and say it was very good, because I'm not the biggest fan of white chocolate. I don't mind white chocolate, but I do prefer milk or dark chocolate over white chocolate. And I think the thing that's missing, the thing that I like about the Nutty Buddy, is that chocolatey flavor mixed with the peanut butter. And I don't think you get that as strongly in that one. All right, Everett, here we go. Snowflake Brownies. Here you go, buddy. These are the ones you say are fantastic. So we're going to give these a try. 260 calories for one brownie. There is a little thing on the back of the package here. You can make your own snowflakes. So there we go. A little activity while you're eating your snowflake. All right, there we go. Snowflake Brownie from Little Debbie. Maybe I should have looked at all of them and seen if each one is different. Like every snowflake is different, right? Okay, there we go. So we're going to take a bite of this first. We're going to get the overall taste of it. And then we're going to try that icing on its own. Because remember, Everett gave the icing an 11 out of 10. No pressure, but here we go. So here's why I love Little Debbie brownies so much. And I know that some people will disagree with this. When I eat a brownie, when I want a brownie, I want a dense, I want that fudgy type of brownie. If you've ever made homemade brownies from a package, you'll always see on the recipe, it'll say for fudgy brownies or for cake-like brownies. I do not like cake-like brownies. If I want cake, I will eat a cake. I want that fudgy, densely packed cake, and that is exactly what Little Debbie brownies are. And that is why I have always loved them. They are, to me, they are the epitome of what a brownie should be. This is exactly like the regular brownie without the walnuts. And it's exactly like, with the icing on it, it's exactly like the cosmic brownies, just without the little crunchies, the little chocolate pieces that are in there. I absolutely agree that I love this. This is a 10 out of 10. I absolutely agree with that. I want to taste the icing. Oh. Oh, Everett. Oh my goodness, my friend. You are definitely a budding food reviewer in the making here. You caught something on that I didn't even notice. There's a texture difference on that icing. There's crunchies in there. You can see those little sprinkles. And when you sort of lose it a little bit when you try it with the brownie itself, when you get the cake part of it in there, you lose a little bit of that crunch. But when you try that icing on its own, it's very sweet. It's got a very good flavor, sort of like a vanilla flavor, I think, to it. And then it's got that crunch from the sprinkles. Yeah, I'm impressed with you. Yeah, definitely, buddy. I agree with you. These are fantastic. Now it's time for the Christmas bonus. All right, who doesn't love a Christmas bonus, right? Well, me, if it comes from Cake Bites. If you have watched me for a while, you know the very up and down relationship that I have had with Cake Bites. When they succeed, they knock it out of the park. When they fail, which is usually, they are not very good at all. And I'm afraid that's what's going to happen here, because if you have seen my Cake Bites videos, you know that the ones that I feel let me down the most are the vanilla ones. Anything involving vanilla, whether it's the vanilla cake, the vanilla icing, the vanilla frosting layer, whatever, those are the ones that don't seem to be very good. When they throw the flavors in, when they've had the apple in the past, the apple jelly, the cinnamon flavors, the chocolate, those have all actually been pretty good. The vanilla is not good at all, and unfortunately the vanilla seems to be the one that they use the most. Now, they brought our little buddy along on this one, the Elf on the Shelf. So these are Elf on the Shelf Christmas Cake Bites. The thing that scares me about this: Christmas sprinkles, vanilla icing, vanilla cream, vanilla cake. This is all vanilla. We will see. There's also something, I guess, your Scout Elf can write a message. So I'm guessing there's maybe something in here if you want to package these up, send these off with the kids in a lunch. Your Scout Elf can write a personalized message. I'm assuming that's in this package. We will find out in a minute. 270 calories for one package of Cake Bites. Oh, okay, I guess I just completely misunderstood that. You can actually write your message right on the package itself. So there you go. Your Scout Elf can write a message. If you're going to pack this in a lunchbox or something like that, send your kid off to school with a message from their Scout Elf. That's kind of cool. Yes, they're always very pretty. You know, if this product was judged solely on packaging and looks, this would be the greatest product on the planet, because their packaging lures me in every single time. Their product itself always looks fantastic, and it very rarely delivers. So here we go. This one is all vanilla. Let's see. Elf on the Shelf Christmas Cake Bites. Oh. Wow. Okay, well, you know, I say I usually like big, bold flavors. Maybe not this bold. This tastes exactly like if you were to take a box cake mix and dump a whole bottle of vanilla extract into it. That is a strong vanilla flavor, and the cake itself is that kind of processed flavor, that artificial flavor that you get from those box cakes, which it can't be helped. It's going to happen. Yeah, and then, you know, that icing itself is kind of chalky, and when it's just vanilla, when it doesn't have that chocolate behind it, when it doesn't have those flavors behind it, it just doesn't do much for the product itself. Now, if you love vanilla, you may love this. This is a little too vanilla for me. All right, so that was everything. Now we'll have to decide what kind of a rating are we going to give that. Now, we're going to leave the Christmas Cake Bites out of it. That was just a bonus. I would not recommend those at all. I am going to say that the big winners here were the Snowflake Brownies and the Swiss Cake Rolls and the Gingerbread, too. You know, all three of those were fantastic. The Nutty Buddy, the North Poles, those are good. I like those a lot. They were very good. But I don't think they're quite as good as the regular Nutty Buddies, but overall, this whole crop of Little Debbie snacks that we had here, this batch of Little Debbie snacks, I'd say they were excellent, and that's a 3-star seal of approval. All right, there we go. Some products from Little Debbie and a bonus from Cake Bites, Christmas Cake Bites. Crazy Food Crew, Crazy Dad, Nate Dogg, Wildman, Everett. Thank you guys. I love every single one of you. Happy holidays to all of you. I hope your holidays are fantastic. And all of my goblins and goblinettes, I hope your holidays are fantastic as well. Now, if you think this was the Christmas show, actually next week, the count will be here with all of the Christmas candy. So if you want to see how the count felt about this year's crop of Christmas candy, tune in next week for that one. Until then, I will catch you next time.